Sorry, there's saliva dripping out of my mouth.
We're Jill and Hannah. Last year, we quit our jobs, sold everything we owned, and moved out of our apartment in Nashville, Tennessee. Now we're setting off on a journey to travel the world for as long as we possibly can.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name's Jill, and this is my beautiful wife, Hannah.
Yay.
Today is going to be a little different.
A little painful, I think. Today we're doing our very first Q&A, and instead of doing just like a regular plain old QA video, we thought we would spice it up a bit just to make it a little more interesting and painful for ourselves, because why not? If you watch us at all, you know we're really big babies when it comes to spice, me specifically. We always avoid spicy food if we can, so even though this may not look that bad, this is like a really big thing for us, so we hope you enjoy watching us suffer a little bit while we answer all the questions you sent us. Yay!
Yay! So, the way this will work, if anyone's ever seen Hot Ones, it's a show on YouTube where Sean Evans, the host, interviews celebrities while they eat progressively spicier chicken wings. We don't have chicken wings, so we have 5 levels of peppers, and we are going to eat them throughout the video. We actually got a few more questions than we were anticipating, so if we don't get to yours or if it gets cut out, we are sorry.
But thank you so much for all the questions
Yes.
you sent in. We're very excited to answer them.
Yeah, let's do it. First, coffee. Why not add some caffeine to my fear and adrenaline? It's gonna be a great day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot. We've got some strawberry yogurt drinks.
For emergencies only.
And we're gonna see who cracks first and drinks this.
Let us know who you think's gonna crack first. Probably.
Okay. We are starting out with a sweet, crunchy little bell pepper dipped in some garlic cream cheese because yummy.
We gotta start off easy so that I know good things are gonna happen. And
We
not
need to
just
be
pain.
coherent for at least a piece of this video. So,
At least the first few questions that we have.
alrighty. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Delicious.
Oh my god, that's so good. It's
All right.
so sweet and garlicky.
Let's get into it.
Do you have a bucket list with a set goal of number of countries visited? I feel like for me, I've had my whole life just like a very small list of countries that I'm like, oh my god, I've always wanted to go there. But the problem is I feel like I've never really sat down and tried to list all of the countries that I really want to go to. And I feel like I can't even make that list because I don't even know what exists out there. Like I feel like my bucket list is going to be like ever evolving and growing, and the more places I hear about and see, like the more I'm gonna want to go to.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Really?
Because like at a couple points in my life, like I've jotted down a little bucket list, but then I've been like, I don't even know what's out there. So like,
How can I make a bucket list if I don't know?
we just want to go everywhere
Yeah.
and do everything. And I think that's how we ended up traveling this way instead
Yeah.
of going on a vacation like a normal person.
The whole world is my bucket list.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, I mean, there's some places that I won't go, but I want to see as much as I can.
That kind of goes into the next one, which is how long do you hope to travel for and to where?
To where? Like we just said, literally everywhere and anywhere. For how long we want to travel? Really? Just as long as we can.
It's
And-
indefinite right now.
Right. We don't have an end date right now. Literally no idea. It could be just a couple years down the road or like 10 or 15 years. The longer the better, because that means that's more of the world that we get to see.
We're hoping to travel for at least the next several years.
Yeah.
Have you traveled much before this Asia trip, either together or separately? I love this question because
Such a good
the
question.
answer is a big fat no. We are the biggest travel virgins, and I feel like this is the biggest testament to that, like, if we can do this, anyone can do this. We've been on a Carnival cruise
To Mexico.
and I really don't count cruises as, like, travel. It kind of is, but we didn't have to like prepare anything. It's really easy.
It's all inclusive. It doesn't feel like traveling. It's just like an easy, relaxing vacation.
That's genuinely like the only trip we've been on together, like international trip we've been on together before we started doing this. Separately, we've each been out of the country once.
We've both been to Central America. I went to Costa Rica and Jill went to Nicaragua.
But she was like 13 on
I was like 15, I think.
And I was like 18, and we were with groups, and we didn't like plan anything.
So we're very inexperienced before this year, but I feel like we've adapted to it quite well. You are like an expert at travel planning now. I don't do any of the planning.
I don't know if
It's
I'd
all
go
on
that
her.
far.
I mean, compared to where we started, because we literally had no experience traveling before outside of the US.
I feel like a lot of times there are like different little things that people get nervous about with travel that hold them back, like language barriers and currencies and just like all these little things. It's not that big of a deal. Like anyone can do it. All right, I think it's time for pepper number 2.
Goodbye, sweet little pepper. Pepper number 2. We are jumping up to a jalapeno.
Yay! This is like my ideal level of spice. I love jalapenos on like my nachos and stuff.
Sometimes I feel like I've heard, sometimes they're pretty mild. Sometimes they're a little bit spicy. You never know.
Okay, ready? Bone apple teeth! You good?
Spicy.
I haven't gotten anything.
Are you?
I must have missed the seeds.
What the?
I'll take an I'll take another bite.
This one's spicy. I'm getting sweaty already. I don't handle spice well. It usually immediately makes my head all like stuffed up and stuff.
I genuinely don't have any spice in this.
Why did you get the dud?
I took another bite. Trade me.
It's so spicy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one's, my mouth is burning.
This one's spicy, and this one isn't. That's weird. She's dying on the jalapeno. We have so much farther to go. Oh, God.
Well, that was a spicy jalapeno.
I'm scared for you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared for me, too.
Is my face red?
I'm getting nervous. You have makeup on, so.
I'm not reaching for that yogurt drink yet. I am holding strong.
Okay. How long have you been together, and how did you meet?
Aw, classic.
Classic relationship question.
So we have been together since 2017.
How long ago was that?
7.5 years now. I'm still finding it hard to focus because my tongue is burning. I'm eating this one because it cools me down.
Oh, I didn't even realize you were not.
This other one is not spicy and it's helping. Anyways, what was the other part of the question?
How did we meet?
How did we meet? Okay. Well,
Well,
we've been together 7.5 years, but we've known each other since fall of 2015. We're so bad at math. Okay, hold on. 15. It's been almost 9 years since we first met. Our first day of college, there was like a freshman orientation little like get together party thing that night, and my roommate was the one person that you had met on like a preview day. So she just like introduced us at this little freshman event.
Yep, Hannah was one of the first people I met at college before even the first day of classes. Then we had a couple of classes together, so I just found her and sat with her.
Yep. I was also like super quiet and introverted back then, so like I didn't talk to anybody. Thank goodness you were so persistent and
I pursued.
kept sitting next to me in class, kept talking to me, inviting me to hang out. So we became friends pretty darn fast, and then we became like best friends super fast after that.
And we just stayed really good friends for a while. We both have like a pretty conservative Christian upbringing, and we were at a Christian college. So at that point, neither of us had like accepted ourselves at all. So we just stayed friends for a long time.
Which was really hard to do.
Which was really hard. But eventually we kind of couldn't take it anymore, and we both knew how we felt, and we just went for it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Best decision I ever made.
7.5 years ago.
Okay, next question.
Is there another, are we at chili time?
No.
Okay. Okay. I have a little bit of more
there's
time
one more
for my
before
mouth.
the next chili.
My nose is starting to run.
Oh, you're sweaty.
I know.
What made Thailand your first choice to start?
Good question.
Well, we knew we wanted to go to Southeast Asia because A, it's super cheap, and be. It looked super cool. We've seen other creators go there, and we just thought it looked awesome.
And we also both already loved Thai food. We've been to a couple of Thai restaurants in the US, and it's been my like absolute favorite. So before we went there, I was like super excited for all the food we get to eat.
I think Thailand was just the country in Southeast Asia we were the most excited about, partly for the food. And also, I heard that it was just easy to travel there. It's also probably the most gay-friendly of all the Southeast Asian countries, so I just knew it would be like kind of an easy place to start. It was very easy. Alrighty, we are on to another pepper now.
Okay.
Oh, this is where it like turns up a notch.
Yeah, because this next pepper, we couldn't really find anything that was like equal steps of spiciness up. So basically next we're going straight for like a red Thai chili pepper.
We think it's a Thai chili.
I think so. They look just like Thai chilies, which are pretty spicy.
Oh god, I'm not looking forward to this one. This is where it gets hard. That's what she said. Okay, how about we start with like a smaller bite on this one? It's so pretty, but so dangerous.
My tummy's gonna hurt after this. We're taking a bite. That big.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
Chili burps have begun.
Oh no, I'm nervous. Okay,
Bone
let's
apple tea.
We're together. You're already sweating.
I've been sweating the whole
You're so
time.
sweaty. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm so scared. Oh god.
It's building.
Oh, it's gonna be a slow burner.
It's slow burner, but so far it is not as spicy as that jalapeno I ate. That one was like immediate, like burning in my mouth. This is like building a little, but it's not as bad as I thought. It's still building.
Ah, my throat. Spicy stuff always hits me in my throat way worse than in my mouth.
Okay. This one isn't as bad as I thought.
Oh, the air hurts.
I feel like that jalapeno really like got me there faster, so this isn't hurting as much. But I'm getting sweatier and my nose is starting to...
Let's distract ourselves.
Oh yeah, let's answer the question. What's the question?
Tongue hurts.
Do you have any phobias? The person who asked this question said that they had a big old fear of spiders, and I am right there with you, friend. Call it irrational. I don't think it's that irrational, because those are evil little devil spawn that can bite you and mess you up and haunt you in your dreams. Are you okay? Have you been doing okay? I just heard you breathing. I bet you would really love some strawberry.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Yogurty, cold freshness on your tongue.
Phobias. Phobias.
Come on, you gotta answer. You gotta answer the question.
I don't have any.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
okay.
think I have any. Do you think I have any? You would know.
I think before we went scuba diving in Thailand, you always said that you had like a fear of like drowning in water. But like you were so brave that day and like you're willing to do it again.
I wasn't scared of scuba diving. My biggest fear has probably always been drowning.
There you go.
I'm also not a big fan of the ocean floor. I don't like walking on it. If we go somewhere where I can't see the bottom, I usually ask Hannah to carry me. But I wouldn't call it a phobia. I will walk on it.
Because you're just scared of like crabs or like
I don't
stingrays on the
yeah.
floor or like squishy, mucky, gross feeling.
I don't like
ground.
stuff down there touching my feet.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming down. Okay, we got a deep one.
What is the biggest challenge you've experienced with travel that you didn't anticipate? I'd say my biggest challenge with just traveling so far, and specifically for us full-time traveling, how like difficult it's been to be so far away from our friends and our family, especially with the time difference, because we are a full 12 hours different on the opposite side of the world. So just like not being able to keep in touch with everybody all day long, it's just been tough. And I knew it was gonna be tough, but I feel like it's been harder than I anticipated it being, for sure. There's been some days where I've just been like really super sad that we don't have like all of our friends and family around us. So that's definitely been tough.
I agree with that. I would say the other thing for me is just routine, which is probably a generic answer that every traveler says.
But it's so important.
I like really lived by my routines back home. Mental and physical health is like super important to me. I mean, we would go to bed at a certain time, we'd wake up at a certain time. I've meditated every day for a very long time. We'd go to the gym most days. Lots of stuff like that. We would cook most of our own meals. Sometimes healthy, sometimes not. But we just, you know, we had a normal life. And whenever we started traveling, it's like we didn't know how quickly to move at first, so we were moving 100 miles per hour.
Way too fast.
And we were starting like YouTube for the first time, we were starting traveling for the first time. There was just a lot going on at once. We had no self-care routine going on during that time whatsoever.
We were traveling way too fast to even have any time for it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We just really stopped taking care of ourselves for a while, and it eventually caught up with us. But we've kind of figured it out, and I mean, I'm doing a lot better now.
Yeah.
Are you doing a lot better now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way better. We've actually had time to slow down, be able to incorporate some like good solid like morning routine practices at the very least. Even if it's the day we're gonna go out and film, we're not just like waking up, getting ready, and like running out the door like crazy people. The whole process of figuring out a consistent schedule, having routine, has been difficult with full-time traveling. I feel like it's very easy to not prioritize your physical and mental health and have routines, but I'm glad we figured that out.
I also think YouTube has this huge hustle culture, and so like even though I knew it was unhealthy, I was just looking at what everyone else was doing and I was like, we have to do this, and that's just not a good way to have a healthy life. I don't know.
Nope. And I don't think you have to hustle that way to still make this work.
No. Self-care above everything.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Second chili burp. Up next, we have our green Thai, we think, chili pepper. Green peppers are supposed to actually be a little bit spicier than red, surprisingly. It's not what you expect.
Why do we do this? We're removing the tip so that you know we're getting a genuine bite of the pepper. All right, let's go.
Bone apple tea.
I don't wanna.
You have to. We're doing this for y'all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We hope this is entertaining. Ready?
Better be.
Bone apple tea.
I don't.
It's time.
Okay, Hannah. I don't want to chew it. Can I just swallow it?
No. And that's what she said.
Can I just swallow it? I'm gonna go really, really slow with this one. I'm gonna talk like this for a while.
It's still not as bad as that freaking jalapeno.
That's crazy.
This one, it's a little spicier than the red one. It just takes a minute or so to really like build to its full strength. But that jalapeno was out for me. He was trying to kill me. Okay, question.
How do you choose your next country? Do you have a general plan? Or is it decided a few weeks or days beforehand?
You sound like you have some sort of weird accent.
This is how I sound now.
Chew your pepper.
I am chewing it slowly. I don't want to die. Okay, I'm answering the question, Hannah.
Okay.
I'm reading it again. How do you choose your next country? Do you have a general plan, or is it decided a few weeks/days beforehand? We had a big general kind of plan for our year going into it. We had 20 countries. And it's looking like it's gonna be closer to 10.
That's because we were way too ambitious, thinking we'd run around a lot faster than we are. But it's good. It's good that we slowed down.
It is good. So far, at least, we always kind of know what the next country is. We're just kind of traveling nearby where we currently are because it seems cheaper to do it that way.
And because we started in Southeast Asia, this entire region is known for being a lot more budget friendly. So we just stuck here.
And we want to go everywhere here.
Right. We want to see everywhere that we can in Southeast Asia. So we've just been like hopping from one country to the next.
But this is not the only region we're going to this year.
Nope.
There will be completely different parts of the world that we're going to as well.
Including some of my original bucket list places. One of those.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
This one actually isn't as bad, I think, as the red one.
Really?
What do you think?
For me, it's like kind of the same, but like a little bit stronger. But maybe just because
Really?
I'm building upon each pepper now.
Do you set a budget for each place you go? Yes. Our budget for Southeast Asia is supposed to be $65 a day.
It's supposed to be.
Combined for the both of us.
Do we stick to that every day? No. But it depends what we're doing.
Some days we're under, some days we're over. It really
Yeah.
just depends.
And especially on the days where we're like traveling to a new country, plane tickets or bus tickets or whatever, like those days definitely put us
Those
over
are the
budget.
big ones, yeah.
Well, that's expected.
We're currently averaging $73 a day. I mean, the budget was was 65. That's not that
That's
bad.
not too bad over.
I
but-
don't think that's bad. For 2 people to live on $73 a day while traveling, especially with as much as we've been doing, like you can totally travel cheaper than this.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't pay for like outrageous things most of the time, but like the zip lining we did a couple videos ago, I want to say that was like $30 or so a person. Like we don't mind spending a little more to do something like really, really cool.
Right, but we're not doing that every day.
Yeah. 2 people could get by, honestly, on less than we spend. Oh my god, we're 4 in. We have 1 more to go. We're doing so well. We have 1 more question before Big Boy Chili.
Okay.
Favorite food so far since starting?
Ooh.
For me, easy. Chicken cow soy in Thailand.
Good answer. I was gonna ask if we're talking like cuisine kind of food or like a specific dish.
Specific dish.
Okay, so far, my favorite food has been duck curry. It is amazing.
That's definitely my other favorite. But cow soy, like, I'd never had it before, so it blew my mind. I could eat that stuff every day. All right, let's go get the big boy. Actually, the jury's still out on this pepper. We don't really know what we've purchased. It doesn't really have a name. It just said super hot red dried chili. Super hot, so you know I'm not lying.
How's it look?
So crusty. There's like dust on it.
I feel like most people don't purchase these dried chilies to eat by themselves. Like you're supposed to
They're like dusty.
you're supposed to like cook them in like curry and stuff.
Let's go wash them. Can you wash mine too?
Okay.
Thank you. We're doing pretty good. None of us have grabbed the milk yet. Okay, if this one is not that bad, we will take another bite of the spicy jalapeno, which is way spicier than it should be.
It's like a little maraca.
Okay, I'm gonna rip
Anyways.
the tip off again. That's what she said.
I'm gonna rip the tip off. I hope she's not saying that.
Ah, the fear.
Ready? Bon appetit.
Are you supposed to eat this?
I don't know. This one tastes different. It weirdly tastes kind of sweet, but it's also spicy. It's
Are you
growing.
supposed to eat dried chilies? Oh god.
Maybe don't swallow
A
it.
seed went in my throat.
Oh, you okay?
Ugh.
Oh, it's building.
Uh-huh.
Whew.
Ah.
Are you okay? There's always yogurt there if you need it. Whew. I've been chewing this on one side of my mouth, and that one side of my mouth is like getting spicier and spicier.
Okay, next question. Next question.
Okay.
Distract. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Thank you, Andrew, for this amazing question.
Thank you. That's a really good question. And this is not the first time that we've discussed this. This is the one question that has caused us to have the most argumentative interaction with each other in our entire marriage. Discussing this question is the most heated we've ever been with each other before, not even lying.
You're starting a war, my friend.
I don't know if we can answer this.
Well, normally the question is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? To which I have a very opinionated response.
And I do too.
Oh my god.
Okay, well let's answer his question. Is
Things are heating up.
a hot dog a sandwich? I say no.
Okay, at this exact moment though, the camera is also overheating.
Are you serious?
It knows.
Is it hot in here?
Let's turn the air down real quick.
Okay.
I want that out.
Nope, you can't spit it out.
Swallowed it. Okay, go ahead. Go with your opinion.
I don't think we need an explanation here, or I'm gonna get too heated. But I say a hot dog is not a sandwich. Fight me.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't really think a hot dog is a sandwich. Sorry, there's saliva dripping out of my mouth. I'm going crazy.
Am I handling my spice better than you today?
No. You just went really hard with that jalapeno and then you've been chilling ever since.
I think so.
How do I work on an opinion right now?
You don't have to defend your opinion.
I don't really think it's a sandwich. I just think in the question of, is it a sandwich or a taco? I think it is much more a sandwich than it is a taco.
Wrong.
We disagree.
No.
She's so mad. Look how mad she is.
Do we want to get into all
If she gets into her opinion, then I'll start getting mad. We need to just like cut it there. The camera's overheating, so we're gonna take like a 5-second break for the camera. We're not gonna drink any milk.
No, we promise.
We'll be right
We
back.
pinky promise.
Just for the camera's sake.
We back.
We back.
Y'all missed my chili burp number 3. It was pretty good.
Okay, I'm actually pretty calm at this point. Should we torture ourselves one more time before we do
I was going to actually
our last question?
ask.
My nose, I need a tissue, man.
A few moments later.
I think we need to do it.
We're a little too calm going out on this, so we're gonna go out with a bang.
The jalapeno I took a bite of was like what I expected this to taste like our spiciest one. And it feels wrong to end on this when this spicy little feller's hanging out here.
I have no idea how a jalapeno ended up being the hottest pepper. Because, like, we've checked some of these peppers on, like, the Scoville, like, hotness scale. And they're supposed to be way hotter than a jalapeno.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we're not in America. I don't know.
I think it's just hit or miss sometimes.
But this guy packs a punch. Don't touch my face.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch my face.
Don't touch
Which
your-
side do you want?
Surprise me.
Wish us luck.
That was a disaster. It's building. Nothing is spicier than that first bite I got.
Weird stuff, man.
It's spicy, but it is nowhere where it was when I first bit it.
Maybe it's because we've had so much. Ooh. It kicks in later.
Huh. Well, we tried.
We've got a lot of questions about what we do for work or what we did for work before we left. Basically, how the heck we make money. Our, like, day jobs kind of back home. I was a freelance audio-visual technician.
And I was a freelance graphic designer.
But the main way we saved up money for our travels and are still making some money now, we have a print-on-demand Etsy shop where we sell, like, t-shirts and sweatshirts, stuff like that. Print on demand is a business model where we created all the designs up front. We posted all of those listings on Etsy, but once the orders come in, we don't actually touch anything. They go directly to like a printing provider who prints the shirts, ships them out, and they go directly to the customer. All we do is the customer service because all of our designs are already made. Between the two of us, we've made like hundreds, maybe thousands of t-shirt designs.
Oh yeah, thousands for sure.
Actually, I guess I will take this opportunity to give a little more of our backstory of how we saved money to travel because I feel like money is what holds most people back from traveling. This is something we could talk a lot more about in a future video if you guys are interested. We decided to start traveling full time. It's something that we had in our minds that we really wanted to do for a long time, but we really didn't have any money.
And we both worked like 9 to 5 jobs for a while too. My lips are tingling.
We decided that we were going to do this just a year, 13 months-ish before we actually set out to do it. And at the time we decided that, we had a little bit of money in our bank account, but it was more just like a little emergency fund. It wasn't like anything significant. But we just decided that like this is what we wanted to do, and we poured like every minute we had into our Etsy shop.
Yeah, we were working on our Etsy shop like full time and also doing our own individual freelance jobs part time on the side as well. So we were like full on busting our booties for an entire year before we left at the beginning of this year to start traveling.
And Etsy ended up really paying off for us. We saved up plenty of money to travel this year just with our Etsy shop. Otherwise, all we work on right now is our YouTube channel, which, like, of course, does not make much money at this point. Basically, just wanted to share that to say, like, you can do anything you want. I'm a huge believer that, like, if you want to do something, just find a way to do it and do it. I know there are some people who, like, you know, might have health issues or something like that stopping them from traveling. But if it's money holding you back, there are ways.
And obviously, some of those ways can take time and a lot of hard work.
Especially if you're trying to build up, like, a passive income stream. There is a lot of work on the front end.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we busted our asses and like it was hard.
Yeah.
But like,
for, like a whole year.
But it got us here, you know, and I
it really pays off.
totally have no
now.
regrets.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for sending in your questions.
Yeah.
If maybe at some point we'll do another Q&A once people have more questions for us.
Now that we did this for our first Q&A, what are we gonna have to do for our next Q&A?
We have set a precedent here.
I'm so scared of that day.
Maybe we'll hold off on a QA for a little while.
You're not getting any more Q&As. This is it.
Oh,
This
gosh.
is it.
I'm actually a little surprised and proud that neither of us even reached for our little yogurt glasses.
Untouched.
At no point was I actually like fighting myself being like, no, don't grab it.
There was one little point where I kind of wanted to. We done good.
We did do good. We'll see what happens later today.
I'll be fine.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you soon. Stay wickedy.
Some of you might be tempted to share your own opinions about whether a hot dog is a sandwich or not, but this is just your little reminder to like keep it civil. on YouTube, please. We don't need any, like, heated debates.
We do need a heated debate. Just keep it civil,
Civil.
you know?
Be respectful when you share your opinion about whether it's a sandwich or not. Yeah. Have your teeth been bone-appled today? Bone-apple teeth.
What the frick, bro?
Your teeth.
You're a silly one.